With more than half a decade in property business, I've seen people who would say, I prefer individual land. I don't want to buy estate land. Estate land is this or that, but individual land is this or that. So somehow they believe that individual land is better. But what if I tell you that that's not always the case? These are four reasons why, with my experience, you should go for estate plots instead of individual land. Number one, the cost reality. Some people think that estate land is more expensive than individual land, but most of the times that's not the case, because estates are able to partition plots into or land into smaller plots, making it cheaper, unlike individual land where sometimes you need to buy 1,000 square meter, 1,500 square meter, and then we'll talk about the cost of development, cost of infrastructure, and every other thing that you need to do, fencing and everything that you need to do. All of these and the legal issues, the legal search and all of that, all of this accumulates into more cost than estate plot where everything is done and you just need to pay money and take possession. Second reason is value appreciation. And trust me, this is where real estate or estate plots win big over individual land. Let's assume you buy an individual land and the development around is not in a very fast developing area. Your money will be tied down, your investment will be tied down. So do you need just land or peace of mind, comfort, and high return on investment? Unlike estate plot, where you just buy the land, you leave it there. Other people who have bought in the estate are developing. The estate is doing infrastructure, doing roads and everything, doing gatehouse and fencing. At every phase of this development, your plot is appreciated. The value of your plot appreciates. Unlike you buying an individual plot of land, where if you're not doing nothing, then the value is low. The appreciation in value is low. For instance, you can buy an individual land for 10 million naira. Maybe after 1 year, it is selling for 15 million naira. But in estate, it's possible that that plot of land can be selling for 50 million naira. So individual land doesn't have an advantage over estate plots in terms of value appreciation for your investment. The third reason is legal issues, struggles, any kind of issue at all that can arise. Land has been attributed with issues. There are counterclaims, there are people who will come who want to claim the property, legal issues, and every other thing. So sometimes when estates or developers go into issues with a property, some people rush to collect a refund, or they tend to talk bad about the developer or the company, not knowing that land generally is associated with dispute, no matter how clean sometimes when you come. So if you buy an individual land and any issue arises, sometimes the cost of you pursuing that case will even be more than the cost of the land. So you may just decide to leave the land. Unlike real estate or estate plots where the company bears the burden. If there is any issue, the company spends, the company does everything, and you just have more comfort, less stress. Unlike individual land where you might even have to leave it because maybe a richer person, somebody who is stronger, has come to claim the property or any issue at all that may arise. Number 4, security and environment. Estates offer gated security, serene environment, or better still, a more secure environment and a better living experience. There are infrastructures in the estate, unlike individual land where sometimes you either don't have the space to have some amenities or recreational centers in your plot, or you don't have the money to do all of that. But in an estate, all of these things are provided by the estate. So do you just want land? Okay, I've bought land, I have land, or you want a better living experience